Hello, everyone. I'm Aisha, and you are tuned in to the 593 episode of our Here and Now podcast. Today, we bring you the latest buzz from the insurance industry. So let's dive right in. Our first story today from Wealth, the Economic Times, tackles a common question: what happens to your medical claim if your company switches its group health insurer? Imagine this. You are hospitalized in February, but your follow-up treatment and medication continue for 2 months, well into April. What if your company renewed its policy with a completely different insurer on April 1st? This situation can cause significant anxiety for employees already dealing with health issues. The good news is that the rules are clear and designed to protect the policyholder. The core principle is that the insurer who covered you on the date of your hospital admission is responsible for the entire claim cycle, including pre- and post-hospitalization expenses, even if the claim is filed after the policy has officially ended. This is where the concept of incurred but not yet received, or IBNR, comes into play. Our very own Bhaskar Nerurkar, head of the health administration team at Bajaj General Insurance, clarifies that the insurer who provides that policy as on the date of incident's hospitalization will settle the claim. He adds that insurers maintain a specific margin for such claims. This means the old insurer is legally bound to honor your full claim as long as it is filed within the prescribed submission window, which is typically 60 to 90 days after discharge. However, there is an important exception for long-term treatments like cancer chemotherapy. In such cases, each session is billed as a separate daycare procedure, meaning the new insurer would cover any sessions that take place after the policy switch. The key takeaway for employees is to keep all your documents and know that your coverage is tied to your admission date, not the renewal date. Up next, story from Kesari, just in time for the festive travel season. Agoda data reveals that as Indians pack their bags, Goa remains the top choice, with a significant surge in interest for domestic destinations like Udaipur and Jaipur, and international hotspots like Thailand, Singapore, and Dubai. But amidst the excitement, one essential item belongs on every traveler's checklist: comprehensive travel insurance. While it seems like an extra expense, it is a small price for immense peace of mind, especially during the busy holiday rush when the risk of disruptions is at its peak. A robust travel insurance policy acts as a strategic shield against unforeseen events. It is more than just lost luggage. It covers overpriced medical emergencies abroad, reimburses non-refundable bookings for trip cancellations due to illness or family emergencies, and compensates for significant flight delays, including hotel stays and meals. Our very own Rakesh Kaul, Chief Distribution Officer, Retail Business, from Bajaj General Insurance, emphasize this coverage ensures a minor hiccup does not escalate into a major financial crisis. In an unpredictable travel season, securing this policy is a smart and responsible step to protect both your trip and your finances. Our next update comes from Podari, highlights a crucial announcement for our nation's farmers. The government has officially rolled out the crop insurance scheme for 6 key crops during the upcoming Rabi season, providing a vital financial safety net against the uncertainties of weather and crop failure. This initiative is fundamental to maintaining the financial stability of the agricultural community. The deadlines for enrollment are crop-specific and approaching fast. The last date to participate is November 30. For those growing wheat, gram, and Rabi onions, the window closes on December 15. To ensure no one is left out, authorities have outlined a clear enrollment process. Farmers are encouraged to act promptly and register either themselves or through an agent from a bank, insurance company, or a common service center. And our final story today from the Times of India highlights a significant push for consumer rights and transparency in the insurance sector. A consumer panel has made a strong recommendation to the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, or IRDAI, urging them to consider making policy documents available in regional languages. This move addresses a long-standing challenge where millions of policyholders, especially in smaller towns and rural areas, struggle to understand the complex legal jargon and fine print of their contracts written in English. The potential impact of this initiative is enormous. By providing policy documents in languages that customers understand best, the industry can bridge a critical communication gap. This would empower consumers to make truly informed decisions, fully aware of their rights, coverage details, and exclusions. It would demystify the buying process and build a foundation of greater trust between the insurer and the insured. Ultimately, this step towards greater accessibility would make the insurance sector more inclusive and customer-centric, ensuring that protection is truly for everyone, regardless of the language they speak. And with that, we conclude today's episode. We hope you found these news updates helpful and insightful. As always, our podcast, Here and Now, will continue to bring you more such insurance updates. Until then, take care, goodbye, and have a great week ahead.